I just want to show you some basic tips about using the graphs and formatting them and changing the way they look in case you're having a few issues with things being around the wrong way. So here's a copy of Oscar's, one of his questions. He's already done all the number crunching. We have a data table here that has a question and some answers to it. So we want to select just the cells with the data in it. Click your Insert Chart button. And so the graph has a title, it has a legend, it has axes, labels, and has some information here. So some of this is okay, some of it's not. First of all, we want to be able to compare the generations. So most of the time, the type of chart you want is this one here, 100% stacked column chart, not the regular stacked one, but a 100% one so you can compare the generations by proportion. Now that's good because it has the generations and their answers in stacks. Sometimes you might get it the opposite, and it's probably to do with this switch rows columns thing here. If you see, if I switch that now, it actually changes to the answers on the bottom, and then it splits it up by generation, which is harder to compare. So you might want to play with that to see how you go with, it might make more sense one way or the other. Now this is not a very good title for the graph, no and yes, so we go into customize to fix that. Here is the chart axis and titles, and you can change all of these things. So chart title at the moment is no and yes, not very useful. The bottom part here is really what you want. The question is, what was religion a part of your upbringing? You can also just double click on the things. So I'm going to copy that and put it into the chart title instead. The subtitle doesn't really need to be there. And everything else is fine. But here is where you can edit what happens on the axes and the titles. The other things you can change is the legend. You can position it so it's in different places. Or have none. Usually you'll want one there if because the different colors mean something. You can change fonts and colors like that. I wouldn't worry about that. You've got other things to worry about. Now, different ways. Copying and pasting should work. If it doesn't, say you want to copy it into a Word document from a Google Sheet, you may need to download it first as an image, PNG, and then insert that file into your Word document. So that's a few tips about the graph.